Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome to my Let's Try of the demo of Rubi, the Wayward Mira, a 2D metroidvania with RPG elements in development by Wayward Games. These will be my first impressions, so I apologize in advance for any silly mistakes or false assertions I'll make. Casimir is a dying planet. Its inhabitants, the Mira, have built their civilizations on the planet's ley lines, exhausting its mana and life force. So I suppose I play as the titular Rubi, on a quest to retrieve something. Now the Mira scavenge for what unclaimed mana remains, such as this artifact, so that's what she's doing. Let's crawl under here. Clinging to life while their home crumbles to dust around them. I can only move and jump around. I can't attack yet. Who are you, tree? Oh, so it's our friends. So what we found is essentially a battery. So already we're starting the game on a darker note. I'm not sure if we'll be able to save this planet. I'll read these later. So let's go deeper into the structure and try finding more batteries. Don't run too far ahead. You may get attacked by monsters. So I decided to just run past them, and the spikes too. The music suddenly stopped. That's rather ominous. Suddenly, we're in a laboratory of sorts, and there's some creatures in these chambers. I'm going to predict that some of these creatures are going to escape, and we'll be the cause of it somehow. Ah, that looks interesting. Wonder what this is for. Oh, hello there. So it's your laboratory. State jurisdiction? Which state? So now we can double jump. Easiest escape sequence yet. Let me try this out. Not that high of a second jump. Alright, this is slightly more challenging now. For a tutorial, this is a bit longer than what I expected. Neutrino phase. So now you can teleport through walls, as long as it's a short distance. And we can also do it in midair. What's that thing? Of course, she activated it. Where are we now? Jura Mountains. So I got teleported over from a laboratory to a mountain. There are probably more of those warps scattered around the world. I suppose the entire laboratory section was the prologue / tutorial. The situation is rather desperate on Casimir. Alpha particle, so now I have a short-range attack. Cool, now I can level up too. Resonate, Disruption, or Blade Parry. Let's go with that. So I can fire in 4 different directions. And defeating enemies will grant me experience. So those crystals actually count as spikes. Let's go back up there then. Nope, one way. More life, more magic, or more range? I want more range. Every time I level up, it increases my max health and mana capacity, and probably my damage too. Boss time? Yep, boss time. Button mashing for victory. So I suppose you have gills. Wait, we're not on Casimir anymore? Now we're on Earth. And they have their own forms of mana. But now the monsters from Casimir are invading Earth. I guess our objective is to save both Casimir and Earth. We could probably borrow some mana crystals from Earth and take them back to Casimir, or all the survivors can move from Casimir to Earth. Can't go here yet. So full map. This mountain range is pretty big. I'll keep playing for about 10 to 15 minutes longer, then I'll give my overall thoughts. So far, I am enjoying myself. The lore has me intrigued. Another shortcut probably. Another location that I need to access from the other side. These remind me of the shelled enemies from Metroid. And now I access that from the other side too. I see something in here. It's nothing. I thought there'd be a chest hidden here. The world certainly looks a lot more beautiful than Casimir. Then again, that world is dying. Aha, so there's a treasure. I wonder how many of these items are hidden across the world. That's foreboding. I wonder how many of these items are hidden across the world. Detector. So now I can see the locations of all the items. Something really bad happened here. Now we have mutated plant zombie scientists. Something tells me we'll face off against the boss soon. More damage is handy. So I'll be able to unlock 3 different damage types, 1 melee option, and at least 4 or 5 more abilities. Pause the video if you want to read those notes. They provide more backstory for the game. Getting hit by almost everything. What a great strategy. I'm checking the map just to make sure I haven't missed anything. Missed anything that I can collect now, that is. I'm predicting the boss of this place is either a giant spider, a giant plant, or a giant plant spider. The purple orbs are just for experience, so I can safely ignore them. They probably don't count towards completion. Health drops are currently rather plentiful. I knew there'd be something here. This just looks so suspicious. So that's the shortcut I opened up from earlier. Another note, healing. Then that probably leads over to a boss battle. After all, the music stopped as well. Imagine if I didn't hit the switch earlier. Then I would have to backtrack all the way out. Which isn't actually that bad because there is this path leading upwards. Thanks for reducing the amount of backtracking game while still keeping it present. And our boss is even more mutated scientists. It's you again. Ruby already heard some whispers in her head, and that was from a friendly person. But I would admit, it's not so friendly. So she's the boss of this area. This will not be the last time we'll see her. In any case, that was a fun demo. So to summarize my thoughts, the graphics were nice, 16-bit pixel art aesthetic. The music was on a more atmospheric side. The story had me intrigued, not so much because of the individual characters, but more the lore and backstory. It's interesting how we start off in the dying world Casimir and get teleported over to Earth. Usually in these games, it's the other way around. Gameplay-wise, this was fun as well. The controls were solid, the tutorials did a good job of introducing the mechanics, and the difficulty curve was a nice steady pace upwards. It only got somewhat hard once I faced off against Smith. Even then, she wasn't that difficult. Judging it as a metroidvania, well, I need to see more of the game first. We have the map system, ability and weapon upgrades, optional and secret upgrades, as well as backtracking and shortcuts in play. I wish the best of luck to the developers of this title. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.